So welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be fixing my Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4. This is a 1996 model, and the issue that I'm having, it's the left headlight is out. It's actually the headlight connector. So we'll go ahead and we will install new headlight connectors, and hopefully that doesn't spark a fire. All right, guys, as you can see, one of my headlights is out. What I'm going to do is install these little pigtail sockets that I got from Amazon. These are actually ceramic wires, so they will be a little bit more durable, and it will stop it from corroding. Okay, so now we'll open the hood of the car. And yes, it would be wise to turn off my headlights because I do not want to get electrocuted. And we'll go ahead and remove our negative battery terminal. All right, so if you guys have an Evo 4, 5, or 6 and you guys are doing this pigtail replacement, the white wire goes to the very top wire. The amber stripe with the red wire goes to the blue wire, and then the black wire goes to the red. All right, so I want to show you guys this connector that we just took out. You guys can see that corrosion coming out of the connector. It was actually burning the plastic as well. But yeah, after installing these new pigtails that are ceramic, hopefully they hold up a lot better. And just make sure that you guys note that this is a 16 gauge wire. So you want to use this portion to crimp and then this portion to cut. All right, so I finished installing the pigtail for the right side headlight, and now we're going to be installing this new OSRAM H4 night beam headlight. And then we'll also do a comparison between this bulb and the a generic Hella H4 bulb. Hopefully this doesn't start a fire. Oh wow, there you have it. It actually works. So I'm going to do a bulb comparison. I'm going to have the new bulb on this side, the H4 OSRAM Nightbreaker Silver. And then I'm going to keep the H4 Hella generic bulb on this side. All right, so I'm out here again working on the headlight situation. I'm working on this side of the headlights, and the cables just came out. And it looks like the previous person who worked on this car before had this just duct tape. It wasn't even properly connected together. So good thing last night I went ahead and bought these connectors from Amazon. One of the reasons why I got this is because it's very convenient. You can just open up these connectors and insert a different cable if you got the wrong cable connected. And what that means is you don't have to cut this cable, strip the wire, and then add another insulated connector to actually make the cables work. If you screw up anything, you can just reverse it and switch the wires. All right, well, there you go. The lights actually work now. That's the high beam. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's the low beam. I used to have LED bulbs in here before, but the output was really poor. It was more focused and it didn't really spread the beam wide enough. And actually driving with those for a while was pretty dangerous. So once I switched over to halogens, the performance is a lot better. And with these halogen housings, I do not recommend to have HID xenons because that's gonna disperse your light output everywhere. So the best situation for these kind of cars with the halogen housing is to stick with halogen bulbs. So yeah, guys, the reason why the headlight didn't work was because the previous person who worked on the car just used masking tape to connect two wires together. Having these plastic insulated connectors is a little bit better, but found a much better way, which is this one from Amazon. And all you have to do is open, insert your strip wire into here. Close it like so, and then that's it. And I'll link the product into the video so you guys can actually take a look and purchase it for yourself. All right, so we'll wait until it's dark. We'll turn the car around, we'll face the garage, and then we'll do a bulb comparison. So it got a little bit darker, so we're going to take a look at the difference between the OSRAM versus the Hella. Not a really big comparison. Here's what it looks like outside. The right side is the new OSRAM, and the left side is the Hella. Seems like the Hella is has a little bit of a water beam pattern, and the OSRAM is a little bit brighter. All right, so that's with two OSRAM bulbs, and it's safe to say that I prefer the OSRAM bulbs a lot more. I was wrong about the water disbursement of the Hella. It looks like the OSRAM is a little bit brighter and whiter as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend buying these OSRAM bulbs. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. That's it, and we'll see you next time. I'm glad I didn't start a fire.